It's week 1 of the NFL, where we'll see 2 of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Packers and the Eagles, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here.
Even with all the games we have broadcast together over the years, partner, seems like every time we see something new, and kind of get that feeling we might get something unique here in this one as well.
No two games are ever really the same, are they, Brandon? Because there's always a couple little details, standout performances, big plays that help set each game apart. That makes every one of them entertaining to be a part of.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, an early season.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
He's coming off a season where he certainly experienced his fair share of ups and downs. On the positive side, he threw for career highs in passing yards and touchdowns. On the negative side, he threw the most interceptions in his career, and his team struggled and collapsed down the stretch. If he can get back to playing mistake-free football without sacrificing his aggressiveness, this team can get back to competing for a Super Bowl berth.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this is incomplete.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
Hurts.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And Love established himself as a legitimate franchise quarterback a season ago. And let's not forget, he had to exhibit a lot of patience waiting for his opportunity to become the man. And once he got that chance, he hit the ground running. The question now from the rest of the league, can he sustain that success? The Packers certainly believe he will.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this out to about the 40.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Love now.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Throwing. Love.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3.
Play action this time with Love.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action. Love to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
A.J. Brown.
71 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. He's got the hook up with Doubs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
He'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
7-7, our score after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. Love, they go play action now. That's complete to Dobbs. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Love from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Play fake. Here's Love.
And that one too wide and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Love from the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Here's Love. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard line.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
They go play action with Hurts.
Looking for Campbell downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. Paris Campbell, 39 yards.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Is to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at the 34.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Love. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley from 19 yards away. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time, because I want to quote a word, Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throw caught by Musgrave. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Going back to Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun. Love. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Eagles were led in the first half by their dynamic quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He threw a first-quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half, and he may just be getting started.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing. Love.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Love now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw now, here's Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 58 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Carlson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
Hurts fumbles it, and the Packers pick it up. Well, the touchdown a minute ago on offense got him back into it, and now the defense turns right around and forces the turnover.
And you and I both know if you're going to come from as far down as they have to, it's going to take both sides of the ball, maybe even the special teams to get involved. And so far, they've done exactly that.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Up the middle with Barkley. Nifty move. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
A handoff to Barkley on the option.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
His short throw caught by Goddard.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Escapes the...
But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First down, Packers.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. A gain of 3, second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Love looking to throw it. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone.
And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
That's good for an Eagles.
They'll run it again with Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They will run for it with Gainwell.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. They go bootleg. Love.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Here's Love.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
On 2nd and 10.
Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Tucker Kraft.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he's up to the 47.
They'll drop to throw.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Love looking to throw. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Love.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a Packer 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Green Bay, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.